I'm Dr. Emily Sake, a principal scientist at Healthy Land and Water. I studied at university ecology and marine science, and I particularly loved marine science, especially when I got to go out in a boat on Moreton Bay to take water samples. Sometimes if I was really lucky, a little turtle or a dugong would pop its head up to take a little breath, but also just to kind of check us out. You know how kids every year they get a report card from their teachers. Some kids get A's and some kids get C's. And what my team do is with a big team of scientists, we go out and we test the health of our creeks, of our rivers, of the bays, all of these beautiful waterways around South East Queensland. And every year we do a report card for them, and we give some of them get A's, and some of them aren't doing quite so well. And what this report card tells us is, which are the waterways, which are the creeks, which are the rivers that need a little bit more help. We'll be helping all the things that need and love water. So that includes the fish, the turtles and the dugongs from up in Moreton Bay, but the frogs and the birds and the animals and even the humans.
Hi, I'm Mark Ward from Healthy Land and Water. I'm a scientist here. I studied a million years ago now agriculture. I wanted to be a farm consultant, and I went on this crazy journey doing a bunch of different things, and what I found really excited me was trying to make the landscape better. How do we turn it from this degraded thing? I was looking at all these creeks and river systems that all looked awful, and I got really excited about trying to make them better and turning them back into what they used to be. So now, 20 something years later, I work in river systems and trying to get trees back through those rivers and put structures in there to slow these water flows down, like that big crazy flood we had in Brisbane the other day. Just trying to, in the upper catchments where all this water falls on the mountains and then flows through the landscape, trying to fill those things up with trees and get that water spreading out and slowing down to help the farmers look after their land and stop flooding right down, all the way down into the sea.
Hi, I'm Michael. I work at Healthy Land and Water as a scientist. I studied a Bachelor of Law and Environmental Science at QUT, which is real fun. And now I get to work here helping to protect and preserve our landscape so that everyone can go out and have a great little time exploring our rivers and waterways.
My name's Margie. I studied civil and environmental engineering, and at Healthy Land and Water I work on repairing eroded river and creek banks so we can have cleaner water, more trees and habitats along our creeks, and less damage when it floods. I don't think I realised until I started in this role just how much we still don't know about our environment. We've got a lot of scientists here who are working on all sorts of research topics and sort of constantly learning more and more about our environment and the ecosystems that are in it. And as an engineer, I'm constantly asking them, how do I use that? How do I put that on my projects? How do I translate that into something I can build or put on the ground? And I think it's really important that we have both that engineering approach and the science going on and talking to each other and working together to get the best projects and the best outcomes.
Hello, my name is Dennis Ganaway. I work with Healthy Land and Water. I studied environmental management, a degree in Flinders University in Adelaide. And what I learned from that, I use in my job every day. So currently at the moment, I'm using the knowledge from my science degree to help koalas across South East Queensland. We are running a project where we are growing more koala habitat by planting trees and stopping all the things that hurt the koalas so that they can prosper and flourish in South East Queensland.
Hello, my name's Jack. I'm a scientist at Healthy Land and Water, and I studied a Bachelor of Marine Studies about a decade ago. I've been here for about a year. What I love about science, and particularly science in a natural environment, is the opportunity to get outside and learn about the world and then use that information to inform how to better live in these landscapes we call home. Especially like working with the great diversity of people that I work with. That's a really fortunate position that I have in my job. So currently what I really love about the work that I do in science is, particularly in environmental science, is coordinating monitoring programs that look at how ecosystem health is trending in the region. So we coordinate a monitoring program, and we also coordinate research effort across the region in terms of natural resource management. We also use that to support decision making on the ground. So where, with a particular investment, how can we target that in a particular way to get the best outcome for either ecosystem health or the well-being of residents in South East Queensland. So that's what I really love about my job. You get to learn interesting things about the world, but then it has real-world applications, and you get to see the benefit of that